Hey everyone, I'm Dave.
And it's Tom here.
So we're back again today with another look at Dirt Rally, this time comparing the game on PS4, Xbox One and the PC.
So yeah, you've taken all three through their paces, and your findings on console aren't too wild, are they? Let's start with the consoles first. Are there any differences between PS4 and Xbox One, or is it pretty much like for like?
Well, the conversion quality is actually pretty much identical on both consoles. So we've got like native 1080p with post-process anti-aliasing on both, and for the most part the quality of the graphical effects are also the same. So in terms of differences, the only things that really crop up are changes with LOD transitions.
Right, so that's stuff like trees and details in the background, mainly?
Yeah, pretty much. So basically we see the trees appear a little bit fuller on Xbox One in the distance, whereas on PS4 we see things like textures and spectators. They're a bit more detailed, but to be honest, as you can see here, it's virtually impossible to see in gameplay. So in effect we're looking at an identical presentation on both platforms.
So this is the sort of stuff you'd have to get a screenshot up and switch between the two to really catch.
Oh indeed, yeah, literally you'll be going through videos per frame. In gameplay you're concentrating on sort of the racing and stuff, so there's no jarring transitions that immediately take you out of the experience there. So
right, well, fair enough. So they're pretty much identical and both targeting 60 FPS, which is good.
Yeah, indeed, the console versions are really solid. So let's move on and take a look at how the PS4 game holds up against the PC version.
Right, you've got more of an inventory of things to cover here. Let's go down the settings. Textures, are they the same or is there a boost on PC?
On the PC we're actually looking at higher resolution textures and bitmaps over the PS4 game, so there's a bit more clarity to sort of find details on the tarmac.
That's interesting. So again, obviously consoles targeting 60 FPS. I'm guessing they started with the base PC game and pared back a few settings to keep that frame rate and target.
Yeah, well, it seems to me like they've started off at sort of maximum settings across all platforms, and on consoles have dialed back certain effects in order to hit 60 FPS. So as we just saw, ambient occlusion has a higher quality implementation on PC with better coverage.
So the shadows in the corners of geometry and that sort of thing.
Yes, they're a lot more defined. You see a lot more depth in the scene because of it. Shadow quality also gets a bump on PC too, so they appear smoother and generally more refined.
And there's also a bit of a cleanup in image quality on PC as well. Is that a improved post-process or is it the MSAA feature?
Well, it's interesting. On PC we've actually got different layers of multi-sample anti-aliasing. In this case I went with 8x, and that didn't really have too much of a performance impact on the game.
Usually that's a real performance hog though, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure whether they're actually doing sort of more of a forward rendering approach this time round. So basically they don't have to do as many passes with the anti-aliasing. But in terms of image quality, it means that the game looks a lot cleaner, particularly on sort of faraway details.
Well, the lasting question for me is, if I were to buy the PS4 version, would I be disappointed with the kind of visual results I'm getting? Or am I getting most of the experience and that 60 FPS lock as well? Is it good enough?
I think for the most part you are getting the bulk of the experience. You know, a lot of the advanced effects are still in, so the fog, the shaders, that kind of stuff is identical between platforms. And so if you're going to play on PC and you're going to target resolutions above 1080p, then that's probably where these elements are going to stick out more strongly. But overall I think the console versions do a really good job at matching the PC game.
Nice.
Okay, well, I think that about covers it for today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give us a like or subscribe, and until next time, thanks for watching.